right. Come on, it's all right to shout and dance in the morning. You can stomp your feet a little bit. Because you know He's allowed you to make it to another day. So as you go ahead and put that treadmill on 3.5. As you put your AirPods in. Always remember, you're listening to the Money Mike's Morning Podcast, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., Monday through Friday. We're here to lift you up, give you the praise. Thank you, Lord. If you're with me, just go ahead and do your shout. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. It doesn't get any better than this. Just saying good morning to you is all I want to bring in the Money Mike. We're going to just lift him up. The master producer. As the energy starts flowing, I'm kicking it off. 57 and vibrant this morning. So let's lift him up. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Money Mike's Morning Podcast. We're a syndicated radio podcast that travels throughout the world. And as we know, we start with the master producer, who is the one who can carry us, lift us, enable us to do things beyond the mind of the average person would ever be able to comprehend. And as we start off this morning, we want to know that America has faced another crisis. George Floyd is a situation that we knew potentially existed, but we never were able to comprehend what was the actual reality of the situation. And as we continue to walk through the understanding, I just have to give the condolences to the family who have lost a loved one at the hands of someone else. And it's not even able at this point to even comprehend what were the other officers thinking as the Mr. Floyd is letting them know, I cannot breathe. And folks, I've lived a long time. I've seen a lot. And it all comes back to fruition as we talked about Colin Kaepernick, as we talked about what America was facing in the social injustice. And now to have someone's life to be taken has moved us into another realm of a journey that has moved us outside of what we can actually believe in America today. And folks, I want you to stick with me. I'm multitasking because I got the tweets are coming, things are coming in every single day. And I just want you to know that we've crossed a pattern. And I'm not one to be able to know what can and cannot be done. But I will say this. I'm going to put out a name that I truly believe, Money Mike's, as I stop and ask you to think, where are we headed? Because the country is erupting. Everything is on fire. We don't have a way to respond or even be able to get back the tape of what America has seen over the weekend. It's not something by design, but I just want to take it home. And there's only one name that I can go to at this time. And I'm going to say this name before anybody else may even think of the name or it's been thought about and talked about. Here on the Money Mike's podcast, I'm bringing out Mr. Condoleezza Rice. It's time. Condoleezza Rice, it's time for your step in. It's time for the American people to step back after what has happened to Mr. Floyd. As we begin a new journey, the journey will not be built on a party of Republican or a party of a Democrat, because a life has no party. A life was taken, and now America, I'm calling on Condoleezza Rice. And the reason I'm calling, because one, I believe she will be the next African-American female president. Number two, she understands what America's going through. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Biden. You can do a wonderful job, but I don't want you to tell me if I don't do something, I'm not black. That's not what America's all about. We're not looking for a handout here. We're looking for social justice, for what has been a wrong to make it a right. And I do believe here on the Money Mike's podcast, Miss Condoleezza Rice, your time has come. This is not about a party. This is not about being a Republican or a Democrat. This is not even about the Money Mike's money flow. A life has been taken. America has witnessed it. And now we're asking all, because for those of us who have lived long enough to know, this has gotten out of control. And we got to know that we know that no way is America going to stand and watch. And when I say this, I want you to take a deep understanding into your heart. A life has been lost. The officers of the four families who the mayor has demanded prosecution be done. But it's more than just a prosecution. Because the Floyd and his loved one and his family, they have lost a life. The police officers themselves, I don't know the backgrounds and identification of them, but they're going to be, if they're fathers, they're going to be losing lives as their family. And we're going to walk through the training and the procedures of what should have been done. We're going to walk through the training and procedures of the actual positioning of a knee. We're going to actually go through the procedures of what should have been the fallback position. You're going to hear all of this come out. You're going to hear what was justified and non-justified. And don't get me wrong. For the police officers out there that suit up every day, those of you who have suited up not only on the U.S. American soil, these are the same ones that have suited up for the United States military that have protected our freedom. And you know, we reached the point that we're calling for all hands on deck. And as all my family members have ever told me, when you're a soldier in the United States military and there's war, there is no color. Miss Condoleezza Rice, you understand foreign policy. Miss Condoleezza Rice, you understand Nancy. Miss Condoleezza Rice, you understand the doctors and the pandemic. America, Money Mike's podcast is reaching reaching out and lifting up someone that the time has come. Now, Money Mike's not going to ask you to agree with me, but America's in turmoil, economic distress, global meltdown. At some point, America, we're going to have to reach out and just touch the hem of the garment, because the lives that have been lost are not going to continue to return. These lives that have been lost are going to be lost continuously going forward. And somewhere along the line, America, this is not about a tweet. This is not about bashing one another. This is about change, reform. It's time. You're listening to the Money Mike's Morning Podcast. And we believe in just bringing the truth to let it be, that the truth can set you free. We have understanding that we all have a duty and responsibility. As the children of today, which are our future leaders of tomorrow, we're going to have to ask ourselves, what have we done? Here on the Money Mike's Podcast, this is going to be a special edition because we've witnessed it, we've seen it. The human behavior of America, it must change. And the answer, it may not be integration. It may be segregation. As I've told many of my friends, we could walk all the way back to a rosewood. If many of you saw the movie Rosewood, we could go all the way back, because that's what America's headed.